Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Billy. Today I would like to share with you 4 cotton dresses that I made using a new look pattern N6633, view A, which is the one here. So view A is actually relatively straightforward. It has 2 vertical darts in the front and 2 vertical darts in the back and the center back zipper. And but I really like the dress itself because it looks like a very elegant A-line shaped skirt. And one thing I really like about this pattern is the cuff itself. The cuff is longer than the standard cuffs you see on dresses, and I thought that was a really nice design element, and so I decided to try it. So the first dress that I made using this pattern is the one I'm wearing right now, made with a cotton sateen fabric, and the motif of this is a bit of a kind of a leaf design. So here is a close-up of the design itself. And so after I made, this is my first version, so in a way it was more than a muslin or toile because I knew I would use it for real, but it was easy enough to modify, so I did not bother making a muslin. I just went ahead and made it with this fabric. So there were a few issues that I had to tackle after I made it up. The first one was there was a lot of fabric here, and I was trying to figure out how to take sort of remove the excess fabric around the this area here. And then I just kind of lifted up a bit, and all of a sudden everything fell into place. And then I remember that because my chest is about 1 inch higher than the standard pattern sizes, so generally I have to raise the chest star, go like this to this a bit, just to raise it a bit. And so that's what what I did here was, there is 2 darts here, it's kind of like the diamond shaped darts. So what I did was just raise the dart point by 1¼ inch and just reconnect the line from the original original waist darts, and then connect to the new higher dart, which now ends here, and that take out the excess fabric. And I also did the same for the back, because the back there was also excess fabric as well, so I raised the back dart by 1½ inches. So that's what I did in the back as well. But for so that's what I did for this version 1, and overall it works incredibly well, and so I'm very happy with it. And also with the sleeves, actually they are actually not gathered, they're actually 2 pleats here, but I, because I wanted to be even a little more gathered, so I added a 3rd pleat, just follow the pattern and added a 3rd pleat. But because of that, the cuff will need to be shortened by about 1 centimeter to accommodate for the shorter length, and that gave me, I think, this very nice look of sort of more cinched in, versus the pattern here. As you can see, it's a bit more straight down. So those are the changes I made. So this cuff is actually quite easy to make, and then with a button. And so so those are the changes I made for this first version, and I am incredibly happy how this turned out. So here is a quick video of this dress, and as usual I paired it with my trusty black heels, and for your reference, the heels are 3½ inches in height, and I actually did the hem at 2 inches instead of 1¼ inch as instructed by the pattern, because I did not want it to be too long, because I'm not particularly tall. I'm only just under 5'5", or about 164 centimeters. So if it's too long, I don't think it's it's flattering on me. And so I did a 2-inch hem here, and overall I'm incredibly pleased with it. So so it's a success. So I'm very happy about it. The second dress that I'll show you today is this sort of orangey red and white pattern dress made with cotton satin as well. And so this one is identical in all respects because I was very happy with the changes that I made with this version. However, I still feel like I could use a little, more reduction of the fabric here. So what I did for this version was for the front only, I cut out a little bit more of the front bodice piece, so then the front armhole will come in a little more, and that would take out just a little bit additional of fabric. I only curved in by about a quarter of an inch, and I just kind of connected gradually with a sort of rounded curve to smooth it out. And so that was what. So this one, because I do not make linings for these, so they really are very quick to put together. So they are just finished with lining only. And so as you can see here, and and also with the cuffs, it's actually pretty easy to make. So what you did was I just go like this. Okay, so here you go. So see, you just, after I finished the sleeves and the cuffs also were sewn together, I just connect them right sides together and then fold them over, and then it's done. And then I just did a simple buttonhole here, and because the fabric is quite thin, so I had no problem with adding the buttonholes using the automatic buttonhole function of my brother's sewing machine. So that works out very well. So here's a quick video of the second dress. And overall, I really liked it. And strangely, usually I would like a belt with just about everything I'm wearing. But somehow for this particular style, a belt simply does not seem to go very well. So I decided to just leave it out and wear it like this. And here also, these heels are the same heels that I wore for my Chinese New Year party dress. And these heels are also 3.5 inches tall in height for your reference. The third dress that I will show you today is this blue, sort of a between navy blue and royal blue base with small white polka dot cotton dress. This is actually a quilting cotton that I got from Walmart.com. And for this one, I decided to do something a little different. So I decided to do a square neckline, just to change it up a bit. And otherwise, I did not change anything else. To determine, how deep the neckline should be lowered was I just decided to try it, so I lowered it by 2 inches, and so that gave me this line here. And as to how far out it should go, I decided that might be a good idea to line it up with my darts, the two darts here, the apex. And so that's what it did. So that's why I lined it up. But interestingly, even though I drafted the pattern, this one should be a 90-degree angle, but by the time I sewed it up, it kind of, leans a bit, towards the center. And I suspect it's because obviously when I was drafting it, the darts were not sewn in on the paper pattern. But once it's sewn in, it's kind of got gathered a bit, so these two lines kind of got slanted in a bit. Not very much, and so it's still a very elegant curve. But if you do want a straight 90-degree angle, I would have to extend this part by about 1/2 inch. So then, so by the time it's sewn in, it would be a 90-degree angle. But overall, I'm really pleased with it, and somehow I think the square neckline seems to give this dress a more formal look. So I'm be curious to see what you think. So here is a quick video of the blue polka dot dress, and as usual I paired it with my 3.5-inch heels. And overall I really like this look. It definitely looks more formal, and I do think this blue polka dot dress choice was a good one for the square neck. So I'm very pleased how this turned out. It really is exactly what I had envisioned, and so I'm very glad that it turned out this way. The final dress that I will show you today is this dress with a black background and a very cheery lemon design. And this is a quilting cotton that I purchased from Joanne. And for this dress, I used 2 yards of 44-inch quilting cotton. And by the time I was done, there was really, only scraps left. So it really used up every single sort of usable area of the fabric. So it's the same, identical in all respects as the earlier round necks, because I feel that this fabric is quite cute, so I thought that a round neck would suit this fabric better, and I'm really pleased how this turned out. It really is so cheery, and I think with what's going on right now in the world, I wanted to make something that is for springy, summerish, and will be cheerful, and even though I'm just staying at home at this point. So here is a quick video of the lemon dress, and I am very pleased how it turned out. Originally, when I purchased the fabric last year, I thought it might be a bit too cute for me, but turned out it's perfectly suited for this dress, and it looks really cheerful but did not look juvenile at all. So I am very pleased how this turned out. So these are the 4 dresses that I recently made using the new look pattern N6633 View A. And I am overall incredibly pleased with how they turned out, and I can highly recommend this pattern because it really is easy to put together, and the result I think are very satisfying, and the modifications are not difficult for a relatively new sewist like myself to accomplish. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you will stay safe during this very uncertain time of our lives, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye bye.